know, right? Okay, hello everybody. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Sam. Hello everybody. Oh, Jesus. Is there room for me to sit on this couch here? Hello, ladies?
You have to ask Cricket.
Oh my
She
God.
moved all the way over here.
Oh my God. Back, wow.
I want Coke. Exactly, so no.
Feel free to get started.
Lazy is.
Oh, wasn't there?
So, you used to read a lot about voodoo and satanic rituals, but you don't know anything about devil worship?
Well, obviously, I just meant we don't worship the devil. We're not devil worshippers here at Atlas, Inspector. Ridiculous.
But the point is, Ryan, that you claim not to know anything about it, but admitted you were obsessed with it when you were younger. Are you sure none of that made its way onto the Atlas course? And that Lisa isn't basing her beliefs on anything within that course?
Lisa isn't basing her beliefs on anything other than her own imagination, Inspector. Look, we do use some techniques that some students find difficult, disturbing.
Okay. So, I got nothing.
Yeah, no. Well,
I'm just gonna go
we were
retard to a
pursuing-
bunch of people.
that's fine. We were pursuing the idea of devil worship at Atlas, and there's nothing there.
No,
I will pet the dog when I am good and ready to pet the dog.
don't need to be that.
Dog is petting now.
A few more
Spam our group
questions,
chat.
if you don't mind. Do you know anything about this?
It's the aptitude test, isn't it, for Atlas? What do you want to know?
Do you know why it was introduced?
I think they had some trouble with some unsuitable students. I suppose you have to be careful who you work with.
Hitting up all the socials. Second. Yeah, we have a fuckload of stuff, don't we?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
What? Legacy Core.
I just thought you would.
No, I dead ass just tell everybody.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Have you seen one of these before?
No, not this one exactly, but we had to fill something similar in on the first night at Atlas. One of those aptitude tests.
okay.
Right on her lip,
No,
I was like,
fitness
that's an
stuff
Emma.
like that.
I didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, what?
Let's play it again.
Have you seen one of these before?
No, not this one exactly, but we had to fill something similar in on the first night at Atlas. One of those aptitude tests. No, fitness and stuff like that.
I don't know. Oh, it's because I accidentally.
Oh.
No, they do not contradict. Oh.
You click the arrow, I think? Oh, fuck. Okay.
Nothing's working. I broke it! Oh,
Have you ever heard about there being devil worship at Atlas?
What does it say? Those things now?
Well, the exit is how I stopped talking to Becca.
Yeah, and you were clicking it and it's not clicking?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Have you ever heard about there being devil?
Hang on.
Do you know anything about these?
Nope. Sorry.
That's all for the
That
moment.
works.
Thank you.
Got it? Okay. Because I currently have both mice plugged in, so it might
A
be
couple more questions, if
Oh,
that's
because
okay.
of that. I wonder, yeah.
Did you do a test before you started at Atlas?
Oh yeah. It was all just questions about if I had any illnesses or mental health problems or stuff like that, you know. But they didn't
scanned it
actually
and
ask for any
went
proof, so
Great,
you could have
good.
lied through your teeth on that one. Don't think they actually checked.
Interesting.
Oh,
Would be lie on the floor.
It was guilt. Oh. Okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Got a whopping 0 viewers to impress.
Good.
Oh, man.
Okay, well 0 is fine until we figure out what the heck we were doing.
It's like 9 p.m. Right, James was mugged in the woods, wasn't he?
Yeah, over here.
Yeah. Like bump.
Yeah, E.
Is that a foobar? Hello, maybe foobar. It is not foobar. Hello, not foobar.
I thought something was moving. I was like,
Oh, there was a marking on the tree, wasn't there? I can't remember what it
yeah, it was like initials.
was. It was like a horn symbol or something.
I don't remember.
Oh, what the fuck? Hi, Cactus.
The heck?
Cactus, yeah, Cactus is a friend of mine from like forever ago. Go and hang out in the street chat with him.
Oh, you definitely told me.
Yeah. I am pineapple. That's what pineapple is in French, right?
You guys see how he just picked up that fucking disc?
Oh god, I hate it. I remembered it, but I hated it.
All 4 fingers touching it.
Yeah.
Freedom, true freedom, means freedom
Y'all
from many
with the cult?
vices that
Atlas isn't
society
a
had
cult.
traditionally
What
believed
about
to be
being free?
virtues.
Yeah, this is the place.
Self-criticism, self-doubt, guilt. Ladies and gentlemen, these are not virtues. These are sins.
Woo!
Born of a fake morality implanted deep within our minds and collective consciousness by governments and religions through the ages, with the sole purpose of preventing the masses, stopping us
Jesus Christ, I know
from
I've
achieving
seen
the same
this before, but,
success, happiness, and freedom enjoyed by those at the very
Maybe we were
pinnacle
so
of society.
tired we couldn't be reached.
I'm going to show you that common
But like you said, 3
morality
words that were straight
is
out of
nothing
fucking-
more than the
Oh, you're
cynical
rising.
creation of an elite desperate to
I
stay
also
in
keep
power.
expecting him to say, "I am
An
Andrew
elite
Ryan."
hell-bent on preventing
I'm gonna ask you
you
a question.
from reaching your full potential by making you feel guilty for pursuing success. But the good news is, that you can take back control. You can become the success you deserve to be. Atlas will give you a unique and powerful advantage.
I just realized that
Life in all its technicolor
there's a
glory
character
can
in
be
Bioshock
yours.
where Andrew Ryan is
All
from,
that
like,
you have to
picking up
do
this kind of shit.
is to stay,
Named Atlas. This is
Embrace
based
it.
on Ayn Rand.
enjoy it,
Yo.
and learn to love
Andrew
your
Ryan
ambition.
is even like a
Welcome
moniker
to
for
Atlas.
Ayn Rand. It's not like a moniker, but I can't remember where it is. It's like drawn from. God, what the hell game are we? Anyway, Cactus, this is Contradiction, the all-video murder mystery video game.
Video.
And
Video?
I don't know, video.
A
We're
few more
trying to solve
questions,
a murder,
please.
and
Thank you.
we are not sure what the hell we're talking about. Okay, we're talking to Ryan. Great.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
We're on the right. Remember we walked in here and there was a fucking meeting? Everybody was holding up their masks.
Yeah.
It was like,
Right here.
oh yeah, and they were
Next to
burning their little, like, voodoo dolls or whatever.
Yeah.
Not voodoo.
Oopsie doopsie. Where's the fast
The
travel?
compass.
Why is not the house?
Compass.
Why not a house? Sorry, everybody. I'm just learning
Yeah, we forgot
all
where
of
the
the
fuck
things
we are.
again.
Ask you a couple
So-
more things, please.
Yeah, James. Whiny
Thank you.
Yeah,
Probably be
he's
back
a
later.
Conspiracy
Black Mirror guy. Yeah.
theorist.
Found something in his group.
It was the
Evidence.
mirror.
Was it? Oh yeah, that sounds right.
Scrying mirror.
Crying.
Scrying. I was so close.
Yeah, because there's all the... You just stay on the screen for a while, it just wanders. What is it? It complements my stream overlay. Perfect.
Which one?
Blue, orange. I use a lot of orange in the overlay. Yeah.
Oh, blue orange.
Good contrast. Woo, yeah.
One's dying right now because they would not be safe.
Absolutely not. We can't even save ourselves from getting mugged. You ever play that scene, actually? Go to the menu. It'll be the home menu. What did he grab?
Oh, grab the bag. The hatch is stuck in the fucking bag.
Where did he get the hat? What? Did the hat just appear back on his head?
We gotta start that again.
Hang on. What?
Okay. Alright, hat.
Hat.
Bag.
No hat. Oh, I
he
see.
does grab his hat out. Okay.
Yeah, he does put it back on. Okay. Oh, didn't he steal like a DVD?
Remember.
He had a secret DVD. Yeah, and this is the costume shop on our costumes. Where we thought, I don't know, a bunch of Atlas people got their shit from. Their masks. We don't know where the fuck that is. Oh, right, and this guy hates
Just a
us.
few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay. Oh, what?
Can you tell me a bit about this, please?
This is new.
It's the Atlas aptitude test.
What do you want to know?
What
Remember
does
him?
it test
I
exactly?
remember looking at his
It's a
feet the
test
whole time.
Oh, yeah.
we introduced to make sure that any students didn't have any major personality problems, skeletons in the cupboard, so to speak.
In the cupboard? What?
We introduced it because we had a little bit of a problem with one of the
These
students.
people are British.
Lisa,
Well, like I know.
Closets are called cupboards.
Oh.
You are well informed.
You're well
Coming out of
what
the
do
cupboard.
you think it was that disturbed?
And I've been
I
doing
believe
just
that the
fine.
course
Gotta
proved
get
to be
down
too
because I got
demanding for her.
murdered.
We discovered that she had 1 or 2 psychological problems and she couldn't handle it.
God damn it, we gotta stop
And
talking.
did you change anything
sir.
else on the course apart from introducing the test?
We increased the entrance age to 21.
No.
Well,
Oh,
wasn't
because
much,
the last
but
girl that killed herself.
about the only thing we could do.
Oh, yeah,
We didn't want another Lisa. We didn't want students turning around and suing us, did we?
What?
Hannah.
Test designed to reveal psychological issues. Rely on the test. I don't
Easy
remember.
for a sociopath. What do we can't do easy to learn. We can't contradict someone with what somebody else said.
We can.
No.
It's a piece of evidence on something. It's a statement somebody made on something.
Okay, but we only see what Paul says about it.
Oh, I see.
You know? So, well, what was his
So
name?
Emma or
Tom? Ryan? No.
no?
Emma's boy,
Simon?
Simon.
Yeah.
So Simon said it was easy to lie on
Simon
the
said it was
test.
easy to lie on it. Okay.
But that would be under his aptitude
Right, okay.
test.
Okay, so we gotta find. Okay. About that. What about Liam's birthmark?
Thank you. Probably be
Ah,
back
yes,
later.
Kate Vine. That was the other lady. The girl.
Yeah, Lisa was the first, Kate was the second.
I thought Lisa was the most recent because that's who we're investigating.
Somebody want to watch our VODs and tell us what the fuck we're doing?
Because we don't.
We don't know. Alright. Hey, Kate finds death. That's what we're investigating.
Oh, yes. Okay, no, we are
Lisa-
investigating Kate. Yeah, you're right.
Because Liam,
Right, yeah, Lisa was.
and then Liam died too.
People are dead.
I actually don't know if Lisa's
Lisa's-
dead.
Yeah.
Oh, was Lisa that crazy lady? We went to her house and there was like mirrors or something, or something.
Oh, I vaguely remember that.
Something!
Didn't she walk out on us after? And then
She
we were,
did,
like,
she
killing
left.
us? Yeah.
We couldn't finish questioning her.
Yeah.
Alright, I've talked to all of the people.
Well, you haven't talked to all the people about everything. I mean, we just asked him about something new, right? We should go back to him. There's nothing else. Give him everything.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Click over it.
Wouldn't have missed it.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
So then is there... I don't know, maybe we haven't gotten all his contradictions. Abbey Farm. Like the very last. Or was
Yeah,
that,
I think.
or was that her? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think
I
hers
think
was
that's
this
her,
house
yeah.
here.
Can't go in there because she fucked off. Sure tips. Oh, alright, let's call it Chief. Fuck it then. Call it Chief. Alright.
I thought calling the chief was like using up a hint.
I don't know. I'm just gonna...
Jenks, I presume.
Yes, Chief. Bit more news.
Paul
It
wasn't too
turns out
bothered to
Emma
claim he didn't
was
know.
with Liam on the night he died, and she thinks she caused him to commit suicide. She made fun of him, mocked him as part of the course.
Nice of her. Why did she do that?
Requirement of the course, apparently. To say something offensive. It's meant to encourage free thinking.
Interesting opinion. And I suppose the Rams just think that's what, par for the course or something like that, do they?
Well, Paul wasn't too bothered. He claims he didn't know Emma, so couldn't have predicted what she was going to do.
That doesn't wash. What does Emma say about him?
She does not like him. Really doesn't like him.
So she must have known him well enough. How well did he know her?
He claims not very well.
Well, make sure he's telling the truth. Oh, I've got a cup of coffee to make.
Coffee. Yeah, okay, thanks, Chief.
Right.
Yeah, no, we gotta question Paul more.
So he'll I have a contradiction about.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
Right.
Nothing to do with Kate.
Emma has the pen.
So yeah. I think that's what was drawn on the tree. Yeah, carved into a tree by someone in the. Um. Chatting and it was a oh, that's the one. Remote control lock, nothing?
It's
Yeah.
red it up.
Oh, that makes sense. Gnosis. Yeah, one of those. Like, hardly knew Emma and any of those. Let's try both.
I don't think that it would be in the same.
I think it has been before. Oh, okay.
But to like directly contradict itself in the same sentence.
Yeah. Oh,
No.
chest designed to reveal psychological age. Didn't know Emma very.
That has nothing to do with that. Doesn't count.
How do you not know someone well, but you know if they don't have any psychological issues? I don't know. Right. Yeah, really. We gotta find something. I think we
Be
have
back
it.
later on, if that's okay.
Might not have everything, guys, but like I think we just need to try some combination. Oh, Emma's told us she does not like him. I mean, yeah, I guess maybe she'll have more to tell us about him.
A few more questions, please.
Knocking on the window. And the green. I think they're items. Items rather than. Third eye is what Atlas was before. I don't think so.
Glad we could answer you.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
asking.
What was it before?
Yeah.
Or
Well, I
Or
was
what?
like, I was saying, third eye was Atlas before, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I feel like we've already been through something.
Well, we haven't been through enough of it. And we need to go talk to Paul.
Talking about.
Yeah, and we didn't get a contradiction.
But there's no contradictions.
Very false, because the chief straight up told us go talk to Paul.
Go talk to Paul.
Yes.
Verbatim.
I'll ask you a
Said
couple more
find
things,
out, make
please.
sure he's not lying.
Okay. Kate Vine's death. Only met Kate a few times. Last saw her at the meeting around 7 p.m.
And we want it to be about Emma. Emma claims to know Paul well enough that she doesn't like him, but Paul claims to barely know her.
I know lots of people well enough to know I don't fucking like
Okay, the game is telling us to do this, though.
I know what.
Okay.
I think it's bad.
That one, I think, has something.
Emma's guilt. Oh, wait.
What? Problems at home doesn't, like, psychological.
Had personal problems, not problems at home.
It says, like, when you click that one, it comes up with Paul knew that Liam had problems at home.
Oh, yeah. That's very good.
What about something about the Atlas freedom phrase? A no place for guilt in business. Or it's dealing with guilt, and Emma's guilt is a thing we have.
I know. I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
Doesn't say.
Expect Emma. Earthmark. Not looking hard. Unless you think there's some clue that we don't have. But
I already
I
walked
think there's gotta
around
be something.
everywhere. Walked everywhere.
Okay, so what do you want to do now?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, what if we don't sit here and find a contradiction
That's
here,
it for the time
where
being,
are we
thank you.
going? What do we do next?
I don't know. But we
Okay.
haven't found any there. Looked now twice. Wanna go away?
Yeah. Oh no, this is the one. Okay. Oh god, where are we? Oh god, there we go. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go back in. It's just like in,
A few
out,
more
in, out,
questions,
in.
if you don't mind.
What do you want? Okay. We want to make sure about him. Rebecca married to? It's Ryan, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a wild shot in the dark. Couldn't have become professional. I think, was it Emma who played in a band with him?
I think Emma sang in the band, maybe? Or it was Simon.
Yeah. Paul's cleaner was the mug. Know that.
Oh. Look at replay.
Have you seen this before?
No, I don't think so.
You don't recognise the shop?
No.
Okay.
Is there someone else who works at Atlas? Someone who may have been there tonight?
No. There's a cleaner. Comes at strange times, but then he's a strange boy. Work experience.
As a cleaner?
Well, we did try him in accounts, but it didn't work out.
A lot more. Probably because we got something. Yeah, it doesn't know where the bag is from, but Atlas.
Can you tell me a little about the Atlas phrase, free to be free?
Where did you hear that?
I was talking to one of your students.
It's a little phrase we conjured up to summarize our objectives.
What is your objective, if you don't mind me asking?
Mine, or do you mean the course's objective?
On the course?
The objective of the course is to free people from bondage. We teach that most people are crippled by their past, by guilt, their attitudes, their beliefs, all that kind of nonsense.
Guilt cripples people.
Feeling guilty in business is like a meat eater feeling guilty in an abattoir. Guilt comes from the archaic emotional centers of the brain. It's a vestige of our animal ancestry, that's all. In business, you heed it at your peril. I'm sorry, Inspector. My house appears to be haunted. Would you mind closing the door?
So, you believe that guilt has no place in business?
None at all. I have few beliefs, Inspector, but that's one of them.
And what if you have done something wrong?
Well, that's the whole point. Guilt has nothing to do with it.
Interesting opinion.
Oh, 1 second. 1 second. I'll be done in a second.
Okay. 3 students from their past. Liam's death there.
Can we replay the answer?
What do you know about this?
So you've been graced with Goebbels' company already, have you? James, our local minister for propaganda. I suppose Ryan already told you about our actual previous incarnation.
He explained, yes.
Did he tell you anything scandalous?
Not unless you count the suicide.
Oh. These things happen.
Was it your idea?
The suicide?
Third eye.
Yeah, I suppose it was. As my son had started to atrophy, I decided I ought to give him something to do.
And third eye was the same as Atlas, teaching business skills.
Very similar.
So Liam's death didn't prompt you to make any changes?
There was nothing we could do about Liam's death, Inspector, any more than we could do anything about Kate's. It was out of our control.
You can't blame me for wondering, Paul. 2 student deaths in 2 years?
It's called a coincidence, Inspector. I expect they ate fast food also. But you're not investigating all the local chippies, are you?
Odd pause. From the top, okay. Possibly split.
What do you know about this?
It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol we use sometimes on the course. Little bird in cage flying away. Freeing themselves from their past is the analogy.
So do they get them when they join the course or something?
No, not as a rule. I think I bought one once as a present.
Oh, not for Kate, by any chance?
No, not for Kate. I can't really remember who it was for. A birthday present, maybe for one of the students.
Which student?
I've no idea.
So, Emma gave the necklace
Hey,
to.
no, I'm right. Oh wait, what? Where was the?
There's another part. Scroll up. Freedom necklace card. Right under it.
Okay.
Try bird and cage as a symbol used for the course, and then don't recognize.
Oh. That one.
I think we checked this.
Aha.
There we go.
You say you didn't know Emma,
Aha!
yet you bought her a freedom necklace.
No, Emma had the necklace.
Yeah.
I don't remember saying anything about buying Emma a necklace.
So you didn't buy her one?
You didn't have to.
So you did buy her one?
Ah,
So that means you must have known her, and quite well too.
there we
Stop
go.
making such a big thing about this, Inspector. Look, I've been around a few years. The clock is ticking. And I admit I have an embarrassing weakness for attractive women. It was a stupid mistake, but that's all it was.
So you're saying you tried it on with her?
Wait,
No,
what?
I didn't try it on. I bought her a necklace. I'm not aware that there's a law
Oh my
against
God, he's
buying
the most
presents,
disgusting.
unless, of course, the Third Reich has been elected while I was at a bridge party. Emma was old enough to make decisions for herself. And as a matter of fact, she decided that she didn't want to be bothered with an old fool like me. So nothing happened, no mistakes, nobody got hurt. All right.
Like father, like son. No surprises there. I wonder how many students Paul has tried it on with.
Well, then, what did we get? Penance? No. Or guilt. Once tried to date Emma. Wild. Okay. Well, that's new. You know how old Emma is.
I have no idea.
Just in case he's dead. Kate, what are you doing? Trying to like the band. Over here. Over here. Hey. Okay, friend. Now I'm not sure. Okay, what if we leave?
I just replayed a couple of answers.
Do you think Emma's criticism of...
That'd be great.
If I did this, would it...
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Here. Standing there. There we go. Okay, nothing happened when I left. What if we talk to Emma now? Hi, Fubart. Found something. Finally.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay, fine. Rotation. We've been live for a little under an hour now. Yeah, it was a really late start. But no worries if you're worried about that. But if you're not, then. Doesn't seem like we got anything more for other people out of that. I had an affair with Ryan. What the fuck is this?
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know why it does it. Oh, did you accidentally toggle it to keyboard controls?
I don't think so, no.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Damn it.
You must have toggled it.
Well, it allows me to click other things.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I'm gonna try unplugging the see if that. Look, even though that's very much. Guys, it was Sam's fault. Probably.
I'm like food commenting right now, but
Yeah.
also I want to go heat up my food and eat more of it. Really good.
Oh my god.
I think I'm gonna do it.
You know what? Fuck it. What does the chief say now? Oh.
Oh no, because they gave us an ultimate dining card.
Make it interesting,
Oh.
Jax.
Chief, I finally saw a bit of what goes on at Atlas. I walked in on a meeting. Very strange. There were several students sitting around a fire, taking it in turns to burn handmade woolen dolls.
You're hoping I'm going to say tell me more, aren't you? I'm changing my mind.
Ryan had an explanation for it, as did Simon. He claimed it was all about burning your past or something. Actually, Simon
That
told
may
me
have been
something
what disturbed
interesting.
Lisa so much.
He said they also use auto-hypnosis on the course.
Oh, what's that?
Self-hypnosis. Hypnotizing yourself.
Ah.
Apparently, that may have been what disturbed Lisa so much.
Is it dangerous?
Okay.
Well, not in theory. Nobody I've spoken to seems to think so.
Well, if it disturbs Lisa so much, then it can't be all that safe for everything, can it?
I suppose it depends on your psychological state to begin with, but I'll look into it.
I can't leave the
Okay,
call
keep it
box.
up, Jax.
Always do, Chief. Always do.
Oh, very funny, very funny. Bye-bye.
Alright, what have you just...
Auto hypnosis and Lisa's psychological state, I think.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
That can handle course techniques.
Possible to be hurt.
Yeah, that's better. Like if if it's impossible to be hurt, then why couldn't she? Yeah.
Aha. So
Is that
nobody
a-
has ever been
Oh.
affected by auto-hypnosis.
Except Lisa.
Hypnosis wasn't the problem, Inspector. Lisa was the problem with Lisa. That's why we introduced the test.
But the hypnosis was the trigger, wasn't it?
Lisa arrived on the course believing we were all devil worshippers. She was nuts to start with. We didn't make her like that.
Well, as far as I can tell, Paul, you've had one student accuse you of devil worship and 2 others commit suicide. Some of your students aren't having a very good time on this course, are they?
Nonsense. Kate was enjoying every minute of it. She couldn't get enough of it.
Really?
She was full of the joys of life. Bubbly, confident.
Sorry, 1 second, Cactus.
Flirty.
With
Flirty.
You mean with whom?
With whom?
Pretty much everybody. Including me, as I remember.
Or are you just a
Really?
dirty old man?
And,
He's definitely a dirty old man.
I don't get into relationships with students, Inspector. Company policy. It's not
yeah,
Interesting admission that Kate flirted with him. There's no way Paul would have turned down an opportunity like that.
Let me just find. Lisa.
No.
Oh yeah. Boys' relationships with students. Let's try to date Emma. Okay. Is there a guy named Rand? I think it's Ryan. But yes, there is. I was literally just talking about Bioshock / Ayn Rand / etc. Comparisons.
aha.
Uh-huh.
So you avoid relationships with students, except for Emma, who you tried to date.
Oh, come on, Inspector. That was a long time ago.
And what about Kate Vine?
Right? There's
Did you try to
Ryan.
date her or not?
Oh, don't be so ridiculous, Inspector. Kate was an exceptionally clever girl. She knew exactly what she wanted, and she knew how to get it.
You mean that Kate approached you?
It wouldn't surprise me if she was playing everyone in the group. Kate had more enemies than you'd think. She was a very, very manipulative young woman.
It's 10 p.m. now. Good, we made progress.
No, it's only
10 o'clock, it's getting late. I'm gonna have to pick up the pace if I'm gonna solve this by midnight.
Oh, we have 2 more hours to solve this by midnight? What? Why? Oi, it's Tin Ball. Tell him about Simon.
I think it's my place, darling. I just don't want to tell tales.
Oh, tell me tales. Tell me sweet little tales. Jesus, Rebecca. Oh, Jesus!
So it's gonna
Oh,
be
okay.
that kind of evening, is it?
That's...
Well, maybe
I'm
indeed.
very uncomfortable.
Problems?
Hello,
I
Inspector.
watched that whole thing.
See you later.
and they're just like, ooh.
Apparently. Go left to the restaurant. Press the bell.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
What am I talking about? Alice had trouble with some unsuitable students.
Okay, that's it for now.
It's
Thank you.
Ryan I want to talk to. Oh, I just grabbed that thing. Oh, Rebecca Rand.
isn't that
yes,
interesting?
Rand is a last name.
Becca? Brian Graham.
Yeah. Anytime someone rings a bell, you want to kill yourself? Great, okay. I understand completely what you mean.
I can do chat.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. Thank you. Probably be back later.
He hasn't asked Rebecca about that item. That was a red.
Ask about a few more things, please. Thank you. Probably be
What are you
back
doing?
later.
Oh.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Alright, what's up, Rebecca? What do you got?
The cupboard downstairs. There's a lot of unopened stuff in it.
Is there?
Prescriptions.
Give me that knife
Made
and
out to
then...
you.
Anyway.
Oh, they're just spare painkillers. The chemist always gives us too many. He's a friend of the family.
Prescription painkillers? Okay.
Go look in the Salvia Divinorum.
Oh, yeah, Salvia Divinorum.
See if she says anything about drugs.
Pack of dry leaves. Doesn't take any drugs or medicine. That one, I guess, yeah. But, yeah.
Aha. So, you don't take any medicines except for prescription painkillers.
Well, they're not actually for me, they're Ryan's. For some reason, the chemist always makes them out to my name. He's an old gentleman.
Does Ryan need prescription painkillers?
Yes, he's got arthritis.
Really? He's young to suffer from that, isn't he?
He doesn't have it badly, but he does need medication from time to time.
What medicine is it?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
Yeah, no shit.
So Ryan's the one using the prescriptions. I think I might have a word with him, work out exactly what this medicine is.
Oh, Ryan is not. Probably he went back to the fucking... Oh, I really want to press the bell again. No, I'll spare you. Oh, and Cactus, to make it even better, basically... Okay, you know what? No, hang on. Let me just show you what made me think of Bioshock. You think it's subdued, but, like, it's subdued in a way that makes it just kind of weird. I know we've already watched this. Bear with me.
I'm eating crab.
He's eating crab. Good. First of all, look at how he holds that. Oh, disgusting. You can see the fingerprint. I don't know if I captured my cursor. Can you guys see my cursor? Atlas, free to be free.
Put it on Ryan.
Freedom. True freedom.
Nice.
Means freedom from many vices that society had traditionally believed to be virtues. Self-criticism,
I
self-doubt,
remember the first time we played this.
guilt.
Like,
Ladies and gentlemen,
stop leaving the cursor on their face.
these are not virtues.
Impedes the stream.
These are sins. Born of a fake morality
No, said the man in
implanted deep
Russia.
within our
It belongs
minds
to
and collective
everyone.
consciousness by governments and religions through the
Right? Look
ages
at this
with the
shit.
sole purpose of preventing the masses, stopping us from achieving the same success, happiness and freedom enjoyed by those at the very pinnacle of society. I'm going to show you
the society that he was set free.
common morality
12 years, like.
is nothing more than the cynical creation of an elite desperate to stay in power.
In flames of
An
death, we
elite
turn
hell
away,
bent
straight
on
from the
preventing you
home.
from reaching your full potential by making you feel guilty
I am
for pursuing
Andrew Rand, and
success.
I am Ryan Rand, and I am here to ask you a
But the
question.
good news is that you
Is a
can
man
take
not
back
entitled to the
control.
success of
You
his
can
brow?
become the success you deserve to be.
Okay, anyway, you get the point, hey?
I hope.
I can't believe I didn't pick up on that the first time. Only like revisiting it. I chose Rapture. Alright, anyway, we gotta go talk to Ryan about his underwater city plan. I was expecting him not to be
A few
there.
more questions, please.
Walk really fast.
Record's prescription.
Do you know what the medicine in the cupboard at the pub is for?
You'd better ask Rebecca about that. I'm
Rebecca.
not exactly sure what's in there. She tends to keep her wares under lock and key. So, you know, our wedding night was quite a
Oh,
surprise.
stop. Gross. Okay.
Tell me about your arthritis.
Oh.
My what?
You found out about that. Well, yes. I'm old before my time.
Yeah,
It's
that's
very
what I did.
unlucky to have it so young.
Well, I take a lot from life, Inspector. And sometimes life likes to give you a little bit back. I mean, it's not too bad, it's not too debilitating. It's mainly some in my right hand, some in my left hand. It's not
the amount he's
particularly a
downplaying
problem. Makes it difficult to hold small things, though.
What do you take for
We
it?
can't talk
I
about
get a
penis.
prescription pen.
How often do you need that?
Not often, as and when. I keep some here, I keep some at home. It's not a problem.
Hammerstone. Remarkably close to him. Okay. Well, maybe not.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't say anything about. Oh yeah, the playing guitar. I'm gonna shred it like. Oh, shred guitar.
Yeah. Keeps painkillers at work and at home. Contents of the cover belong to Rebecca, but no, it doesn't. But arthritis, not a problem. Rebecca
Oh,
keeps.
the auto hypnosis for the timer.
Oh. Yeah, Jenks we lovingly refer to as acting for the back, or what is it? Acting to the back? I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, acting for the back, I believe. Believes auto hypnosis doesn't work. Oh. Doesn't keep any medicines on site. Painkillers at work and at home. Yeah, there we go.
Aha. So, you don't keep any medicines on site at Atlas?
No.
Except your prescription painkillers.
Well, these are not available to the students.
But they are kept on site.
Yes, but they're locked away. They're kept in the storeroom. Nobody would have access.
You're sure about that?
Absolutely sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of like this
the
demon
painkillers, right?
possession, like occultist
Painkillers.
subplot. We
Just
have a
painkillers.
scrying mirror in
Normal
our
painkillers.
inventory.
Paracetamol, codeine, morphine.
Morphine.
Well, all right, they're morphine tablets, yes.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Come on, Inspector.
No.
I know what you're
They're not
thinking, but there's no way
morphine,
Kate could have had access to them.
Because they're in the storeroom.
Well, not just that. She wouldn't have even known about them, or where they were.
Well, I found out about
Sure
it.
about that?
Sure about
Yes.
Doubt.
So it is morphine Ryan's taking. The pieces are starting to come together. Now I just have to work out how Kate got hold of it. If it was Ryan's morphine she got hold of course.
I forgot that's how she died. She had it in her
Overdose?
system. No, well, she had it in her system. And she...
Ah, there we go. Yeah. How is demon possession the subplot to guy keeps drugs for arthritis? Well, I'll tell you, we're 4 hours into this game. Yeah, we have a black scrying mirror. An ancient pagan practice. Doesn't believe in anything supernatural. Oh, god damn it, the mouse is doing it. Okay, so it was morphine, right? And it was Lisa who died?
No, that was Kate.
With
Kate
morphine
with
in her system?
morphine in the lake.
Okay. Early last Saturday morning. Okay, right, yes.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
I wonder if we can go talk to Lisa. Probably not. Probably we still need to rest. Oh, we have to find out if Kate got a hold of Ryan's arthritis medicine, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So go talk to Rebecca. Probably about Kate. Ooh, Kate's argument.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll ask you a couple more things, please.
Didn't we figure out she was arguing with Emma outside the pub?
Maybe. But
Okay. All the way up to Kate.
Her death?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, last saw in the pub last Friday at 7.
Yeah, maybe
So
try.
early.
Yeah. Try that one with like his pills are in the cupboard at the pub.
Cupboard contains prescriptions for Brian. That's a thread that we should follow up on, but it's not directly a contradiction that we out yet.
Oh yeah, I forgot the name. Like these two things relate.
Following up on the guitar hunt. What does that even mean?
Replay answer.
What do you know about doll burning at Atlas?
Only that it's part of the course. I'm not entirely sure what they're for, but I made dozens for him.
You made them?
Oh, Ryan can't make anything. He's practically dyspraxic.
That told me exactly nothing. Great.
Probably something about not good with his hand.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah.
Well, they don't contradict, but...
No, they sure don't. Okay. Things relate generally in some. James casts spells in the woods. Oh god. Okay. Rose Salvia years ago, hallucinogenic, doesn't take it. Here is Kate's argument though.
Be back later on if that's okay.
Kate's argument. Ryan, no. Unless we already checked that. Ryan wouldn't know shit about the pub. Which is frustrating. Maybe Emma would, actually. I'll double check Ryan first, but then we'll go back.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
That's not much. Doesn't know about the argument in the pub. Morphine in a secure storeroom at App.
Maybe if we went to the kitchen or something, we could see, like, maybe we
Find
could
the
try to
store.
find
Thank you.
it, yeah.
Probably be
We have
back
a key in
later.
our inventory.
We do.
We do.
I've been wondering what it's for because we haven't been able to ask anyone.
Up silver key.
Is it in the kitchen?
Yeah, I don't know where the storeroom is. I don't think we've actually found it. This does make sense. Like somebody picked up the door just there.
Yep.
Doesn't make any sense. Let's ask Ryan about it again. I really hope we get a classic Jenks moment. Does the key to the storeroom look a little something like this?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Face. It isn't worth asking Ryan about the silver key. Or was this maybe to the village hall? Or?
That's where we found it.
Yeah, outside the village hall. Did it?
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Rebecca. Maybe it's pub. Pub cabin. Cabinord. Cactus, close your ears now.
Couple
Okay,
more
you can recover your
questions, if
ears
that's
now.
okay.
Wait a minute, we lost him.
What?
Arthritis, Rebecca's prescriptions. across anyone involved with the occult. Could I flyer? Who's cast spells in the woods?
Thank you.
Oh,
Probably
fine.
be back later.
Not relevant, but... Oh, different.
Nice.
Simon. Like
A
20
silver
fucking
key.
things. A silver key, indeed. Where was he out? He was here like an hour ago. Right?
Bit careless, Simon. Probably nothing important, but at this stage, I need all the clues I can get.
Damn, it's not a key. Oh.
You dropped a couple things, yeah.
A pendant.
Aunt. Pirates of Pendants. You can't... Alright, what do we get? Got business card. Aztec.
Yeah, I can't read that. It's too small.
I don't know. A key
Go
ring.
ask him about it.
I feel like he'll just be like, hey, can you give those back? I'll just be like,
Why
no.
haven't we ever
A few
given
more
them
questions,
back?
please.
That's true.
Thank you.
Look at it. Alright.
Did you know about Ryan Rand's arthritis?
Arthritis? I didn't think Ryan had arthritis.
Explain why he couldn't get me. Hadn't known about Ryan's arthritis.
Have you seen this before?
Nope. Sorry, never heard of him.
Okay. Never heard of the IT consultant on the card. Okay. It's IT consultant. Great.
And what do you know about this?
His face.
This is Simon's. I bought this for him when we were on holiday. Has he lost it?
He dropped it.
No, you can't
No,
keep anything.
actually, totally not.
Can't keep it.
Not even. Everything belongs to Simon. Up here.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Simon will probably lie his ass out about this shit.
Did you know about Ryan's arthritis?
Ryan? He's got arthritis?
Fucking whole town's gonna know about it by the end of this.
Oh, I didn't know. I hadn't noticed he had any problems.
Didn't notice Ryan having a physical problem.
I think you dropped this outside. Someone you know.
Oh, this is just from some IT guy I met. I don't need him.
Enough. I noticed some numbers on the back. Do you need these?
What?
I don't know. What is it?
1905.
Oh, yeah, that's just a pin or something. It's okay, I can remember it.
So, not an offshore savings account or anything?
No, it's not important.
Murderer. Oh, who is Cole Phelps? Oh, he's the protag of L.A. Noire.
Is this
isn't he?
yours?
Yeah. That's from my keys. Where did you find that?
Just outside.
Right. Oh, it must have come off when Nathan dropped my keys off.
Yeah.
He was borrowing my car.
That's very trusting.
I suppose it is. I am a bit too trusting, really. It's a new car as well.
Okay. Owns a new car. Often lends the car to friends. Has a bicycle.
Bike is the only way he can get to work, but he has a car.
I can't believe this is right.
So the bike's the only way you can get to
What?
work, yes?
Yeah.
That was from forever ago.
I can't drive the car yet, can I? I don't have my license.
Right.
What?
I got a windfall from an insurance payout.
Oh, an insurance? Like
just
a
figured
life
I'd buy
insurance.
something sensible with it straight away instead of wasting the money.
What was the insurance payout?
It was for a laptop. It got stolen down at Atlas.
At Atlas?
Oh.
Well, they didn't break in. I think they just walked in and took it.
What kind of motherfucking
The laptop was in a storeroom, but I think
laptop was in a storeroom.
It sounds like they're taking
Lock
this
was
security
broken.
very seriously.
actually
now we're
got a
getting
lot better
somewhere.
after that.
Oh shit, never mind.
Think I'll check it anyway.
Must have been a very nice laptop to be able to buy a car with the insurance.
Thank
or
you,
a very
Inspector
cheap
J.
car.
Okay, I
I'll have
gotcha.
a talk with Ryan about his security measures.
Talk to Ryan about their.
Yeah, this is mine. It fell off my keychain. Gives pendant back.
Be
Yeah, I
back
know.
later on, if that's okay.
Right? Like, what the fuck? But, I don't know. Take it. Like Jen
It's
said, we
police
literally.
business.
Yeah, it's now evidence to the case. You can't have it back.
See the little Ziploc baggie? I keep it.
Yeah.
Evidence.
Evidence.
Evidentiary.
Got a fucking. Got Sharpie written on it that says clue and the E is backward. Go into. Yeah, stolen laptop. We'll ask Ryan about it.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Bing. Oh. Did you know
Know
Ryan
anything
had
about
arthritis? I am Ryan.
No, I'm sorry. We have our own IT chap. Lovely
IT
chap, in
chap.
fact. Fat and sweaty, though. It's like a double act, doesn't it?
I'm fucking mad. What a
You are
stereotype.
also fat and sweaty.
No, I'm not. Rude.
No, Brian!
Have
know.
you seen
I
this before?
Look
No,
carefully at my hypnosis key ring. Okay, yes. Alright, Simon stole a laptop. Nope.
Were you at Atlas when Simon's laptop was stolen?
Oh, I believe I was, yes. It was taken from the storeroom in the hallway.
Was it ever
Okay.
recovered?
No, we didn't catch anyone. We're quite exposed out here. Somebody could just have wandered along the lane, seen into the storeroom. It's not particularly secure. They could have been in and out within
Wow,
minutes.
okay. Thanks for telling me the cake and literally.
That's why we
described it
advise
wrong.
people to keep their valuables
Great,
with them. You
yeah,
can't be
great.
too careful these days, Inspector.
You prepare your own notes when you open your fucking mouth. Your room isn't particularly secure. Use the morphine in a secure storeroom in Atlas. Uh-huh.
So the storeroom isn't particularly secure, yet you keep your morphine tablets in there. I thought you said no one could get access to the morphine, but they could quite easily, couldn't they, Ryan?
I didn't mean that storeroom. I meant a different storeroom. I keep them in there.
Chekhov storeroom.
Okay. So where was it locked up?
It's upstairs. It's got a combination lock on it. Nobody
No one
could
can
have
know.
access to it except me and Dad.
19,
Oh, 9, 5, 1.
whatever.
Yeah, it'll
Look at that,
probably
if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all.
IT chat.
Combination locked room, I see. Well, I might have a look around for that. See how secure and combination locked it really is.
That sounds like something that I would say.
It sounds like.
And
Yeah,
I'm saying that sounds dumb.
I was gonna say that, but. Yeah, no, I was gonna say that. That sounds really fucking stupid. Hey, guess what? Drop
But-
business card. Click to try using this. Aha.
Credit card swipes it.
That would be godlike, actually. 1905. In we go.
How'd you come clean? Golf's car wash. Wand wash it at Golf's.
Welcome to the mirror.
What the fuck?
Shell gas.
This
and
exercise
purest
is all
water.
about identifying the difference between the image one presents to the world and one's real self, which lies deep in our
And it's
unconscious.
stored behind a fucking series
As you move through the network of mirrors,
riddles?
practice seeing yourself as a stranger. The more you separate from your persona, the more
It
aware
does.
you will
Very
become
good.
of your true desires and
I am the
ambitions.
shadow. Your
Chant
true
with
self.
us. I am free from my image.
Chant
This
with
is
us.
just
I
like
am
his
free
own
from
chant
my
he says to
past.
himself every day.
I am free from myself.
I am free from my image.
I'm gonna get
I am
stabbed.
free from my past. I am free from myself.
So fuck.
I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself.
Oh.
This exercise involves the use of liberation masks.
Okay.
You have now completed Module 1. Module 2 covers boundary testing, threshold testing, and extreme testing. Please read the notes carefully before attempting the
You
module.
should know we refuse to watch John Wick.
We do refuse to watch John Wick because of, well,
That
what
one
happens.
website.
Yeah.
Does the dog die?
.com. I mean, you can tell us that Atlas Mirror Room. So your storeroom, not secure at all. Also, what the fuck? That.
Miranda didn't know the McGavin thing.
Oh my god, no one knows McGavin's thing. It doesn't make sense. It's a conspiracy.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Can you tell me what you know about the mirror room upstairs?
Oh, you found that then? Well, it's very similar to the costumes, Inspector. It's designed to help the students look at themselves differently.
And what do you do with the mirrors?
What do you do with
You look at yourself, Inspector. You look at yourself until you start seeing yourself as others do. And you don't see yourself as you do anymore. It really, the idea is that you can see yourself eventually any way you wish.
So why in a locked room?
To make sure you're not distracted, that's all.
How often is it used?
Not often, a few times a month. Some students find it useful, some don't.
Okay, so... What about the fucking secure...
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you. Ask about a few more things, please.
I need to fucking click these.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Can you tell me what you know about the mirror room
I can't click the exit button.
Oh, you found that
We
then.
refuse to watch John Wick because the
Well,
dog
it's
dies.
very similar to the
Because that's
costume.
And it's a main
Inspector. It's
pivotal
designed
point.
to help
Like,
the
it makes
students
sense
look
that
at
that's what
themselves
causes
differently.
him to go off,
And what
but
do you
we
do
don't
with
know.
the mirrors?
No.
You
And we didn't look
at
it up
yourself,
beforehand or
Inspector.
anything. We just
You look at
started
yourself
watching it, and he got a
until you start
beautiful,
seeing
gorgeous,
yourself
beautiful
as
puppy, and then
as
we were like,
others
wait
do.
a minute.
And you don't see yourself as you do anymore. It really, the idea is that you can see yourself eventually any way you wish.
So why in a locked room?
To make sure you're not
There's no
distracted.
storage
that's all.
room upstairs.
How often is it used?
Not often, a few times a month. Some students find it useful, some don't.
Right, and I get a cactus, but like, I guess it's not really why we refused to watch it. It's why we tried and then gave up and then haven't revisited yet. Mirror room? How do I politely tell him that bullshit, you don't have a storeroom upstairs, it's some fucking clown house?
Oh, I'm honestly having trouble hearing over game.
Oh, sorry, hang on, okay. I will try that.
Sorry.
Is this any better? Oh shit, I pressed the wrong thing. And then we'll move the mic up closer and that away, and then, hello, any better? Hello, hello. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 5. We might just have to speak up. There is
Thank
no
you.
storeroom
Probably
upstairs,
back later.
Ryan. I'm pissed. Much better? Cool. Okay, thanks. Yes, definitely, always let me know. In the combination. 1, 9, 0, 5. Is there anything in here? Can we use the silver key now? What if we use the scrying mirror here? Damn. I was so sure that we could, I don't know, laser light show or something. Okay. We do just have to find something with Ryan, I'm sure.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
Never heard of the IT consultant. Locked? So distracted? No, okay. Otherwise, why would the IT consultant have the code to that room? I'm still pissed off.
Why?
Because there's nothing that lets me tell him that's not a storeroom. That's your bullshit mirror room that you let people in all the fucking time. Oh. Yeah, no. It's all up.
Okay. Can you click on Atlas Mirror?
Yeah.
I'm installing laptop. Up to you. There, I don't know. I saw something for like a millisecond, but you're like a mad.
Yeah, sorry. Locked room upstairs. Trying this with everything, I guess. Oh, this is such horseshit.
Nobody knew the McGavins thing. My God.
Oh, God. Maybe the whole mirror room is a red herring, but what the fuck? To ask for a refund. Hmm. Ever used ECT? What are ECT?
What do you know about this?
Not much.
So you've never seen this before? You don't know anything about Third Eye?
Well, I don't remember seeing it now.
You don't recognize any of the symbols on it?
No, sorry.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Oops. There are things you haven't asked Simon, Emma, James, Rebecca, and Paul about you. Well, I guess. Probably if I ask Simon about
Do
the
you want
mirror room.
questions, please? Did you know about Simon's laptop being stolen?
Yeah, because it had all my college work on it, which I hadn't backed up or saved.
Oh, it was so valuable.
Not that it mattered much, but I did buy a new one. And Simon
It's just a
uses it
really
now,
shit car.
when I let him.
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
The mirror dimension. That's what I wanted.
No, I heard about it, but I think it was only for the students later on in the course. Something like that.
No shit.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Remember, is Simon in the course?
Do you know about the mirror?
I don't think
Emma is.
Atlas?
Yeah.
What's it used for?
Well, it's mainly for the auto-hypnosis module. You go in and you stare into the mirror. And
okay.
You go into a trance. Then, when you're ready, you come back out.
So you just go in whenever you want to?
Oh, no. There's certain times when you're allowed in, and only they know the combinations anyway, so you can't get in.
You don't know.
Simon's looking really sus right now. You know the combination of the mirror room.
Drop business card.
Yeah.
Aha.
Aha.
So you didn't know the combination to the locked mirror room?
Nope.
Except you'd written it down, hadn't you? This is the combination to the mirror room.
Oh, look at him.
Simon, that
Kicking
you
himself.
wrote. It isn't a pin. It's a combination.
Yeah.
You see, this sort of thing makes me suspicious, Simon.
Doubt.
What were you doing in there that you didn't want anyone, including me, to find out?
It's just part of the course, isn't it? I just wanted to go in there when I was ready.
Oh, yeah, okay.
On your own? You didn't give the number to anyone else?
No.
Simon, there was morphine kept in that room that might have played a part in Kate Vine's death.
Okay, fine. They keep morphine in the mirror room. Sure.
Yes, okay. We both went in.
Ah.
Together?
We were trying to outdo each other. We both tried to morph in.
What do you mean trying to outdo each other?
It's part of the course.
Oh, okay. Okay.
To see how far you can push yourself. To see if you could do something you wouldn't normally do.
Kill someone?
Maybe.
Months ago.
How often did you try it?
Only that once. I'd never do it again.
How about Kate?
I don't know. Sorry.
Ah! I didn't ask other people about shit.
So that's how Kate got the
Do
morphine.
some drugs
But what
and,
exactly
and
does this
enter a mirror
testing
room. What could
involve?
go wrong?
Could this have been what killed Kate? 11 o'clock. Just an hour left to solve this thing.
Haven't searched the woods for a while. James, Rebecca, and Paul yet. Oh, fucking James. I don't want to talk to James. I feel like he's useless. But we will. Oh. It's Kate?
Kate's dead.
Lisa. Lisa is going in. Did you get James? I've got your bad dragon order here, sir.
Oh.
Alright. Damn, we're really like hustling through, actually. Sorry, Cactus.
Please.
Aptitude test. Okay. Because Lisa thought the devil was after her. Drop business card.
Recognize this at all?
Hate him.
Yeah, he fixed my laptop.
Does he
Okay.
live locally?
I think so.
Stairs into his fireplace. Hate him.
Seen this before?
Don't think so.
And that's it. Never seen the keyring. Okay, he's not. Okay, what?
Like we both. So I said I like James. You said you don't like James. There we go.
Oh, okay.
I always
Be
like
back
things
later
you
on,
hate.
if that's okay.
Like yourself. You hate yourself, and I like you.
And I like you, and you also hate yourself.
No, I think I'm great, bitch.
Okay. Sam, I have some bad news. Alright. Oh, we just saw him get a package, right? Maybe it's in the greenhouse here. Not in the greenhouse. Oh, wait. There's. We can go further up to the garage.
Mm-hmm.
Go further up. Oh, no? Okay. Into the large
This is
greenhouse.
one hell of a blue filter. It sure is.
I know, doesn't it
This
look...
is how they decided to make it look dark outside.
Yeah. Oh, what does it say on it? Oh, got your
So
onions.
James is interested in poppy pods, is he? I think he's got
Milk
some
and a
explaining to do.
poppy.
Think he has some explaining to do for fucking what? So he's devoted to our troops. Is that such a fucking crime? I don't know what poppy pods are. I just think of a poppy and I think of Remembrance Day.
No, poppy seeds for like pain relief.
Oh.
Milk of the poppy.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
I don't know nothing about
like
drugs,
Game of
Mrs. Drug.
Thrones.
Well, like, yeah, sure, but...
What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse?
Honestly, if you write anything in chat, I'll probably say it
free to
because I'm
take some
supposed to
if
be
you
reading it
want.
out.
What are they for,
Yeah.
James?
Decoration? Why?
Decoration.
The big market for them
Doubt.
among the over 70s.
So what are you doing with them?
There's a big market
Selling
for
them.
them among the over 70s.
To grannies.
Okay,
Or
James,
painkiller.
let's just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Oh, let's go,
I
Jenks.
can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the Salvia Divinorum
Sounds
and we're gonna get him on his
And
fucking
who
bullshit.
was the guy delivering them?
A friend. Someone gave them to him. He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look and see if I liked them.
You just thought you'd have a look. No particular reason?
I'm a plant scientist, that's what I do.
Have you ever sold them to anyone else?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
In the past. You know Kate's body.
You are aware of the
opium in
concept of
blood
time,
now.
idiot.
No, I didn't. Hey, that's nothing to do with me.
Oh, now you're getting interested when you're being accused of murder, you poop. Shut the fuck up. Alright, Salvia Divinorum. Meditation doesn't grow any other drugs.
Okay, go with the drug. Okay.
Hang on.
No.
Okay. Ox poppy pods. Pensioners.
I don't think that would contradict with anything said about
No,
previous
I
drugs.
agree. Packet of dried leaves. Salvia for meditation doesn't grow any other drugs. What he said.
Well, yeah. It makes sense. Like, he doesn't grow the poppy, so...
Salvia de Leon. Try this. Might not be anything, but could be anything.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Hard work.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
I do. Spending every English...
When did Ryan begin to suffer from arthritis?
Ryan doesn't suffer from arthritis.
Okay, yeah, well,
The only
you know.
thing that Ryan suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any
Okay,
kind of...
Dad!
I love it
He pulled
so
his
much.
back sometime last year. Since then, he's going around telling
Pulled his
everybody
back.
he suffers from
Oh, he has trouble holding
arthritis.
things.
I thought he had medication for it.
Oh, he only has medication because his GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps
I
prescribing.
appreciate that he has opinions.
So you don't believe he really has arthritis?
Not at all.
Okay. God, no shit. Ryan has a low pain threshold.
Do you know who this is? Dean Hayfield, Aztec.
Sorry, never heard of him. We have some prisoner of a sort who
What?
does our IT.
What?
Large guy. No manners.
Not an actual prisoner.
Why not? It
Seen
implies
this
that it's
before,
not
anywhere?
really a prisoner.
I don't
No.
know. Get the feeling.
Hearing.
And what do you know about Simon's laptop being stolen from Atlas?
I know I wasn't happy about it.
What did you do about it?
Ryan paid a con man to install a complicated CCTV system at twice the price that it would probably have cost. Seemed to do the trick, though. We haven't had a theft since.
Is that right? Happens. Faked the theft, but I feel like that wasn't.
Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock?
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is
allowed to know the code, are they?
Not in theory.
So how's the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation
I'm asking
room
the questions here.
where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
I get it.
What about the CD?
Well, that helps too. It's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
I'm gonna put him in jail for being the old bastard. Is that a crime?
What do you know
love
about
us.
poppy pods?
Poppy pot?
Ever
Poppy
come across
pods.
anyone selling them,
Goodbye,
using them?
goodbye, you over 70 geezer. No. Never seen anyone selling or buying one. Be allowed to know the combination.
You can like outwit every interrogation by just being like, not that I'm aware of.
Apparently,
Not that
yeah.
I'm aware of.
Not that I'm aware of. Okay, I don't think he actually has it. Oh, wait a minute. Meditation.
Let's see.
Something about auto-hypnosis. Spectacative trying to play him. He has so much more dialogue that we... Sure. Auto-hypnosis is not used on the course anymore. Eh. Yeah, alright, fine.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Dumb in belief that that's for a different purpose, I guess.
I think you are misreading the situation. That man is dumb. That man sees light years ahead.
Does he really, or is he just old and curmudgeon?
I think you appreciate him for the fact that I really like old and curmudgeon. When you are old and curmudgeon.
I mean, like, yeah, sure, but... I'm not really sure what that has to do. I guess. Edenton. The village hall. Anything here? Absolutely. Key. Key in the village hall will forever remain a fucking...
Did you use the key in the mirror room?
I tried, yeah, I didn't do anything. Yeah. Fuck him. You know what? No, fuck it. You know what? Yeah, okay. You know what? No, fuck, no.
A couple more questions, if that's okay. Strange question. Have you ever known of anyone selling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods?
Poppy pods? Don't think so. Isn't that opium?
Kind of.
How do you...
It's okay. Thank you. Probably be back later.
How do people know about poppy pods being opium? This is like the first time I've ever heard of poppy pods.
Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling
Poppy
dried
pods
poppy
contain
pods?
poppy seeds.
Poppy
You ever
pods?
heard that
As
thing? If
in,
you have a
for
fucking
opium?
poppy seed bagel, you'll test
No.
positive on a drug test?
Though
No.
James
My
did
God.
have opium tea once, I think.
Where did he get it from?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
What does opium tea taste like?
I don't know. I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk it, did I? But I went to hospital once. I had codeine, and I went into anaphylactic shock.
Oh, and then he sued them.
The doctor said it was an opium derivative.
He sued them, and then that's how he bought the car.
No, he bought the car with the fucking laptop money.
No, he didn't. He sued the hospital after they OD'd him. Fuck. Or whatever.
Would you like to read?
Oh, I would not. Makes his own homebrew. Tried selling it, only sold to James. Doesn't see James very often. How do you know that? Probably reaching.
Go to drugs.
Go to drugs?
Salvia divinorum.
Oh yeah, you're right. Has tried salvia a few times, never tried any other hallucinogen. don't think that salvia is a...
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Hallucinogenic.
I don't know how drugs work, man.
They literally just said, has not tried any other hallucinogenics.
I didn't know that opiates and hallucinogenics were different. Or implicitly not the same sort of bug. The woods...
I'm allergic. That's why I sneeze. I'm always fucking sneezing.
Right into the clearing. Ah! I'm getting mugged again.
Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing.
What is this?
Keep pushing.
What the fuck
Keep
is this?
pushing. You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to.
Oh god! Who's Tom?
Excellent, Tom.
Who's that?
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
That's the
What
IT
is this?
guy.
A test.
And this is...
What?
I
What
don't
does
know.
it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test.
Ah!
I thought, you were supposed to be good at working
I don't
things
even
out.
know who you are.
Inspector Jenks.
And so
you
this
know my
would
name.
be for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
Ah! Got his ass.
You disappear now.
It's
That's
not
not
a
how
good
that works.
idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay, Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Don't make any rash commitments.
What the fuck? Ah, they dropped something. A bloody screwdriver. Car keys, even better. Is
Or
this Simon's
silver
friend's?
keys that
Well,
will match
well.
our other silver keys.
You really should take more care of your things, Ryan.
Ryan. Oh, yeah.
Is your
okay.
keys, Kyle?
What?
No.
Why would you... What? Huh. Took the thing he needed? What the fuck
So
is
that's
this?
threshold testing, is it? Sticking a
Turkey pop.
skewer through your hand? I could just
Well,
ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my...
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Go to the car by Paul Rand.
Yeah.
The garage door opener!
That's Rebecca's pub.
Yep.
Oh, okay. That tells us... That was the locking, was it not? Oh, bye. See ya. We're leaving now. Fuck this town. Fuck these... Oh, right. He's in the passenger side. Never mind. British people. Gloves. Nothing. Aha. Salvia divinorum. No, a check. What's money
Bingo.
from Kate?
Well, Ryan, what have you been up to? Be
Oh.
very interesting to see how he explains this one.
For Kate. Intended for Kate. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Anything? Anything new? Oh. Okay.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Alright, look. First things first.
Know anything about poppy pods?
I don't.
Was anyone selling
I would
them
like
or
to know.
anything?
Poppy pods. Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make opium out of those.
Oh my God.
Why do you ask?
Oh, he's coming.
Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan? £500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
I suppose so.
So why were you going to give Kate
I would like to.
£500, Ryan?
It was just a little incentive, that's all. Just a little incentive.
Not
Ah,
very
incentive.
little, Ryan. £500.
She was A very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
Not really how checks work. Okay. I can't
Be back
answer
later on, if
anything.
that's okay.
Cricket's breathless.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Okay, for Kate. Kate wanted to leave Atlas. No ulterior motive.
Kate enjoyed the course and appeared happy. Wanted to leave.
I meant just a little instant. Not coerced or bribed in any way. There we go.
Hey.
So, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way, except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were
Pretty
going
sure
to give
it
Kate
does.
the £500
You're pretty sure.
as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector. It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
That's
So,
the
how
definition of
often do
coercion.
you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money
Well,
was
pick a
just to
word,
see how
for fuck's
Kate would
sake.
respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
We have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam or anything like that. People pay for this course per session. We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes, we
That's
are.
a load of bullshit.
We have to. This is a business, not a charity.
I would love to sign up for a course.
So
I wanted them
Ryan's
to
claiming
offer
the
me
money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
Where's the money? Such as...
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Becca and Paul. Oh. Emma had an affair with Ryan, but what about Kate? Talk to Rebecca because we were talking about.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Oh my god, we haven't asked her about so many things.
Have you seen this before?
No.
That's it? Awesome. Have you seen?
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry.
Billy actually had to film 4 lines for
I think
this
so.
game.
Do you know
Jenks,
anything
meanwhile,
about
just
a
relished
locked
in every
room
time the
with
camera was on.
mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
He's pretty done with our shit right now.
What do you know
Oh,
about
she
poppy
kind of
pods?
grew herb
Go on.
before, I
Ever
believe.
come across anyone trying to sell them or anything like that? Maybe even in here.
Not that I remember.
Best not to ask Rebecca about the money for Kate. Excuse you.
How will I ruin his marriage?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
If Paul doesn't turn up something, we'll go back to Ryan and press him up.
Ask about a few more things, please. Now, why do you think Ryan might want to give Kate a cheque for £500?
I've really no idea. Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask him.
You think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
I know he has a weakness for blondes, but I didn't think it had gone so far as his offering them cash.
Knows Ryan was interested in blondes. Oh, no?
What?
There's something in here about Paul having his weakness, whatever the fuck.
Oh, his attractive one.
Yeah.
I think it had something to do with Emma.
Me too, I can't really find it. Oh, probably the necklace.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Probably be back later. Couple more questions, if that's okay? That's all for the moment, thank you.
James definitely wouldn't know. That makes sense. Alright, back to Atlas. Who do we got? What do we got? Okay, nothing. Okay. Alright, Ryan, you're gonna talk. Or I'm gonna make you talk.
A few more questions, please.
No. No ulterior reason for giving Kate the money.
Who are you talking to?
Ryan.
Don't need any.
Kate have a guitar he wanted? But seems to be like exactly what he said, yeah. But I agree. Auto hypnosis. Course per session, and gave Kate money to test assess her. Oh. Trying to buy the necklace for a fucking terrible price. What?
If there's any.
I'm pretty sure. The last thing that Jenks said was, "What was the money for?" Who else would know? Not like he's willing to tell us. Rebecca seems like a dead end. I'm not sure about Emma or.
Be back later on if that's okay.
Can't say Yeah, I can't say I've actually asked them about it. I think I have, but I don't remember.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
No, I wouldn't know.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
That's what's. I probably wouldn't know. He took morphine. Wait a minute. Is it allergic to opiates? And Kate took.
Aha.
Now that, because
You
it's not
and Kate
hallucinogenic.
took morphine on your own. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
You took.
Well, no, I
it
didn't.
In the
Kate did.
butt.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
Probably would need to. He looks like a fucking tight ass.
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
Go on.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
To
see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
You mean test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me, and the other person's the...
victim.
Well, it's not like that. It's completely consensual. It's just boundary
That I was
testing.
going to say testy.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear.
I wonder if this game works
Atlas
like
seem to have this all neatly worked
Alice
out.
Prime Candidate.
If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate?
That's green flash freaking out. That's the wrong one.
Sure is. Watch, we'll find someone doing something weird.
Right.
Get out of Manny.
Lame. Atlas Prime.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job. It seems very simple.
Yeah, no.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really
Wow, incredible.
Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
Oh, but you had to
kill her.
You had to? Tell me about them.
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Students aren't tested. Never ask the students aren't tested. Auto-hypnosis. That's her.
Aha. Well, which one is it, Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them, yes.
Including Kate?
Yes.
Why was she being tested?
She was being tested because...
She had the hurt.
Because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate
he spilled his drink!
To be prime candidate.
I thought we knew this already.
Did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. Okay. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference.
God, Ryan is pissed.
If Simon decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand.
Jesus Christ, you're
We
my
have
microphone
nothing
on
to
your
do
phone.
with it.
I don't actually know if that's true. It's midnight.
Oh my goodness.
Midnight, and still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed. It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.
Kate's prime status. Can I just ask Ryan about Kate's prime status? Because I would love to. Kind of kicked me out, so maybe he would just piss me off, but... Or maybe I just pissed him off, but... Nothing. No.
Got the door on the right?
Yep.
And you can go
Behind door number
upstairs.
2. Yeah, door number 2, or upstairs is probably just the mirror room, but... Remember how Brett and Troy were saying, like, the murderer in the other game was different every time?
Oh, really?
Yeah. What do you think about this? You think this one might also be different?
It seems pretty railroady to me.
See, you think that, but, like, we have all of these clues and investigations about devil worship and being possessed by the devil, and then we just haven't been able to talk to fucking Lisa forever.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
So maybe if we could talk to Lisa, I'd be like, yeah, sure. Talk to James more, yada,
Well,
yada, yada.
What if we could, but only if they had been determined to be the murderer, and we are not on that playthrough, so...
Oh,
yeah.
I see. Not like a butterfly effect, but a preset thing when you start every different game.
Exploring all over the place.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Do you know what a prime candidate is at Atlas?
Yes, it's
And, like, she
what
had an
every
affair with
student wants to be
Ryan.
the best student. apparently get a great high-paid job afterwards. I don't think that really
nothing
happens.
really much has come from
Did
that.
you
I
know
don't think.
anyone in the running to be prime candidate?
What, like Simon? I don't think they picked Simon, to be honest. Well, he's got too many morals, and you can't have both at Atlas.
Yeah, sorry if we were.
Oh, what?
He said, ouch, ears. Probably because Ryan was yelling along.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Didn't think Simon was prime candidate, but these morals are incompatible with Atlas. Interesting.
Do you know whether Kate was in the running to be prime candidate or not?
I don't, but I do think she would have been chosen just because she was, you know, Kate.
Ah, yes.
You
I
didn't
know
discuss
exactly
it with
what you
Kate?
No. No, she never talked about Atlas.
Look, that's wrong alone. Didn't discuss the Atlas. Probably. I also haven't figured out anything about the costume shit. Not much more about the car photos either.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Simon.
How do you think you'd have reacted if you'd found out that Kate had been chosen to be prime candidate?
Is that... Was she?
I'm just asking how you think you'd react.
I don't know. I wouldn't react in any way, really. I'm not bothered. I don't think she was, though.
What makes you think that?
Well, it's just an impression I got. You know, she's a bit flaky, to be honest. She's just not really prime candidate material.
Ah, yeah. Okay, alright. That checks out.
Thank you. Probably be back
Makes
later.
sense. God damn it. I keep thinking that there's new things in chat and I'm crazy, I think. Oh god, we're... Path to the fall, nothing. Center. Sure, what do you know? There's been one reason that place.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. Do you know what a prime candidate is?
At Atlas, it's the best student.
And what does that mean?
It means they get a guaranteed job with a very good salary. Well, that's the idea anyway.
But?
Mostly they aren't up to it.
What happens then?
They get sacked.
Failed prime candidates act. We're talking literally.
Did you
right?
know Kate Vine was a prime candidate?
No.
Oh, okay then. I'm imagining that will tell us some shit about Prime.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of working my way. Camera had been.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
How much money did he get from his fucking camera if Simon got a car out of his laptop? Goddamn.
A few more questions, please. Thank you. What are prime candidates?
I was thinking like prime numbers.
The peaches.
Don't say peaches
And so
ever
what
again.
does it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students.
I feel like nobody would trust this fucking
get an
place.
instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
Teach our students to shove screwdrivers in their hands.
Viewers.
Just business, Inspector.
Was Kate a prime candidate?
What was that?
As Ryan has probably already told you, yes, she was.
Did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, it's company policy. Leaders don't get involved.
And it covers your back, of course.
Well, nobody knows the students better than they do, Inspector. It's much better to let them just work it out among themselves.
It isn't very professional to force students to test each other to the point where one of them gets killed, Paul.
We don't force students to do anything that they don't want to do, Inspector.
So you don't force them into being tested?
No, we don't encourage anybody to hurt or offend anybody else here.
You don't use threshold testing, for instance?
No. If Simon Thompson went too far with Kate, that's his responsibility, not ours. He's the one you should be speaking to, if truth be told. I don't trust him myself.
Students not encouraged to hurt each other. I know in Endless Guilt there's a thing that says not do that. Yeah. But like they're very much like yeah. Manga. I think. Students encouraged to free the fuck. Okay. Give us anything. $500. Doesn't know why Ryan would give Kate $500. Kate was being tested. Leaders don't get involved in testing. It was being tested for propaganda. Don't use gold. I don't like that just because we got that kind of from those two dudes in the war. Hmm.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Oops. What Paul thinks about prime candidates. Asked him what he thinks about prime candidates.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Oh, don't use threshold testing. Ryan has a low threshold for pain.
Thinking. That would be anything. Hmm. Possibly spoke to. Nonsense, sir. Not encouraged to hurt each other. That would gray out if we'd used it. But
Yeah, it usually does. Unless
think
it gets
it's-
all red.
yeah, I think it's because we got something new and a different. But
Well, no, okay. He insists he didn't buy it for Kate, which is correct.
yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Oh, but it's student.
Yeah, and that was how we got Emma. Crying on the course. Hmm.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
I'm gonna go call Chief. Tell us a line of question.
Yeah.
Hello, Jenks. Yes, I'm still up. Thanks for asking.
Chief Ryan admitted that he asked Simon to test Kate to see if she was good enough to be prime candidate, but he's throwing it all back on Simon. Says it was up to Simon about how he went about testing her.
Very convenient. What does Paul say?
He pretty much backs Ryan up. He claims they don't do any threshold testing.
Well, that's a load of horse droppings. He knows you're onto him, Jenks, which means you're getting somewhere at last. It's only taken you till midnight, but well done nonetheless. Listen, call me back. I'm watching an old movie, but Christopher Lee's only just turned up, so I'll be here for another hour or so, yeah?
Okay, Chief. I'll call again.
Yeah, bye.
Okay, so yeah, we gotta press Paul. You get anything from those dudes in the fucking forest? I don't think
Other than
so.
the fob.
Yeah, no.
We didn't get anything out.
Oh, this was the garage, wasn't it? Yeah. Barkeep. Okay, so of course they do threshold testing, so we prove that.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Don't use threshold testing. Paul's theft stunt, maybe. Not that simple, is it? No. Okay. I think I tried this already, but yeah, no.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I did.
Ask about a few more things, please. Thank you.
I'll try going back to that clearing. Anything else there? I don't know. Again, we didn't get anything here except mugged. Watching a dude fucking else. Seems like we need proof of threshold testing.
Mm-hmm.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
Oh, shit, okay. She told us about that. James thinks the government is tracking him.
Hello.
Okay, where are you going? Where are you going, dog? Where are you going, dogger? Hey. Goddamn.
That's all for the moment, thank you. Be back later on, if that's okay.
Becca's only contradicted herself twice. Oh shit, we're 93% through.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Alright, well, clues are... Yeah, okay. Chief's calls are clues. You gotta blow this thing wide open. Yeah, no, we don't have a whole lot more to go, I think.
A few more questions, please.
Figure out something. Leah was in the same band. Interesting.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Any ideas, chat? What you've seen? How can we prove Paul knows about threshold testing? I don't think that was.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Nothing? Damn. Oh, what is it? What is it? Oh.
Where do you want to go? Because we seem so close, but also we're like really stuck.
I know. I want to beat this. I want to beat this.
What did the chief?
We basically need to get Paul to. We need to catch Paul and prove that he knows that they do use threshold testing.
Maybe go see if you can talk to him.
Yeah, I did. Neither of them are like any use at all.
That's it for the time
Although
being. Thank you.
maybe something with James can get us something from Simon. Can get us something to use. Oh damn it! That was good. Lisa's just looking
A few more
AWOL.
questions, if you don't mind.
James's degree is in plant science. Does James know? Oh, damn. Third Eye were a local cult and slave traders? Holy fuck, what?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Or the same thing, but with Ivan. Seems like we've got to narrow down to one of the three. It's either the Rands or Simon himself.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, I'm really lost. I don't know what the fuck. We're so close. Emma. Been at Paul for a while. I can't find anything. Dog. Dog. There.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I think I've tried that. But, like, Paul will have different answers, so I don't think he does have something like that.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Not on the course anymore, yeah.
Start with all this because auto hypnosis, like
Threshold testing, yeah. One of these. Doesn't use scrying on the course. Alright, Sam's taking the wheel. Just got a fever.
It literally has to be fucking ready.
Right, that's what I've been thinking. Try the meditation one. Barbara Levy.
Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock?
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the
I like
combination.
how angry he looks.
Yeah.
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
And not in theory.
So how's the room used on the course then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
And what about the CD?
That helps too, it's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
That sounds like a...
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
No, it's annoying.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Yeah, it was the CD.
Was it?
You say
That's
you
dumb.
don't
That doesn't
endorse
sound like threshold.
threshold testing, that's the phrase, isn't it?
Yes.
Except you do, Paul. Because you told me that the students use that CD in the mirror room.
Not like stabbing yourself.
I've
with a
listened to
fucking-
that CD,
Oh,
and it very
shit.
clearly
Okay, it does.
mentions threshold testing. You
I
keep
remember
batting this
that.
away, Paul. We don't really use hypnosis. The students aren't really tested, but
Can't
I'm
fix
this
it.
close to launching a full-scale investigation.
Look, we get kickback from these students and they have to be exceptional. Of course we have to test them. That doesn't mean we do anything illegal. What do you think we do? Bump off the ones we don't like?
Well, that depends on how far you push them, doesn't it?
Well, we certainly don't kill them. Nobody here wanted Kate dead.
I'm sure they didn't. But what do you expect, Paul, when you put students under that much pressure?
She was a very, very valuable student. She was worth a lot to the business.
Really? And how much would that be?
Well, if you really
$500.
want to know, 50 grand.
That's it?
She was worth 50 grand.
Yes.
Why?
You were selling her?
Of course you were selling her. You don't get this, do you? We make perfect employees. Month after month. That's all we do.
What do you mean, perfect employees?
Brainwashed trading slaves.
More than anything else is none of this altruistic goody-goody crap.
Slave trading ring.
What we
Third eye.
look for is people with ambition. No ethics. Push. Greed is good. All right? We don't deal with all this comfort stuff. The survival of the fittest. That's all there is. There's no higher purpose, no big plan. There's nothing at the end of the rainbow. Except what you have and you can enjoy in the here and now.
And what do you enjoy now, Paul?
Nothing to say now, eh?
Attractive women.
Bones.
You're gonna have to excuse me, Inspector. I'm a very busy man. I've got work to do.
I'm gonna put you in cuffs right now. Game over. We win. Damn it. Every time we come see you, you're sitting in your fucking chair, not doing it.
I'll see myself out.
Haunted door.
Lovely man, your father.
Shut the gate on your way out.
Oh my god. Gonna catch confession.
He's doing his level best to shut this place down. Get rid of him. He's a policeman. We can't just...
Yes, we can.
You saw this.
Notice how it's like early morning?
And you sought it. Tonight.
I think this is the darkest they can make it without
Not being able to see.
out, while still being visible.
Back to the men. Kyle. And his...
Gotta go in the fucking
What if
woods.
Kyle killed Kate? Specifically Kyle. Not even that, like... Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
2 totally morally bankrupt men are plotting to get rid of me. It's midnight. I don't have any backup and I don't even have a mobile phone. This is potentially quite bad. And what's Kyle got to do with it? I think I might make my way over to Atlas while Ryan isn't there. Maybe lock myself in.
Yeah, I don't know. That's fine.
I wasn't really planning to go into Atlas. I was hoping.
Suppose it was too much to hope that Ryan had left the place open.
I was hoping that Kyle would just be in the woods.
Alright, so where are we going?
And walk back to the woods.
Like to live dangerously, don't you? Oh shit.
Ah! Oh, that's not Kyle.
Not James, it's the... What is this shit?
Prove to me that you're man enough to do this, Kyle, and then you can deal with
Is that Emma?
ridiculous police inspector.
That's Emma.
They have masks on.
Judging by
this? What the hell? Scotland Yard. Not hell. Hello, Ryan.
That's me to take your mask off and remove all fucking...
Expecting. So, come on. Let's have it.
Expecting.
I don't think you'd understand, Inspector. The best thing that you can do is turn around, go away, and leave us to it.
Knife. What? That knife gives me a perfect right to stick my nose in, investigate, and
I'm very surprised that Kyle is not just trying to
This
shank him like
is all part of the Atlas course. It's a physical endurance exercise.
Drop that knife. The knife, Kyle!
Kyle.
Drop it!
Drop it.
He's so angry about it.
Not looking 100% brilliant for you, Ryan.
Well, please, Inspector, you've poked your nose into Atlas's affairs enough times to know that imaginative flair is part of the course's success. Our lessons are reinforced by a unique emotional experience.
Terror?
Who even is the girl?
Well, it's a good job you're not in charge of the national curriculum.
Now look, Inspector.
What color was
I
Lisa's
know what
hair?
you're trying to do.
I don't know. I haven't seen Lisa all fucking...
But believe me, Atlas had nothing to do with the deaths of those people.
Eyewitness account of a satanic sacrifice in the woods. That's not what we call circumstantial evidence, Ryan.
Simon. Now, I saw Simon walking home with Kate last Friday after the meeting. Now, Simon had some strange idea that he was in the running to become prime candidate. Well, a knob of butter has more chance of becoming prime minister. Oh, wait.
So are you telling me that...
Simon killed her? Well, it seems reasonable. It's likely, isn't it?
Any more likely than you, Ryan?
Come on, damsel. Literally unnamed, faceless damsel.
I know. Police brutality.
Report it. See what fucking happens. Wow. You're fucked, Kyle.
It's alright. You okay?
Oh my god. Who the fuck? Whatever. Got a knife. Oh. Oh, I guess we go talk to Ryan. Or Simon, yeah. I'm knocking for Emma.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Okay, she is.
Did Simon mention walking home with anyone after the meeting last Friday?
No, he just came home. Why?
He didn't mention walking home with Kate.
No, definitely not.
Look, all we have is fucking...
Thank you. Probably
eyewitness. We have Ryan's word. Simon did it.
What would you say if I said it's been suggested that you were seen walking home with Kate after Atlas last Friday?
What? By who?
The same person who suggested that you wanted Kate out of the picture because you found out she was in the running to be prime candidate.
Who said that?
Just a question.
I didn't think I was in the running. It was Ryan, wasn't it?
I am in no position to say.
It was Ryan.
Simon, calm down.
No, I can prove it. Kate's driving license, give it to me.
Why?
Kate's driving license,
It's a
please.
piece of fucking tape. Swear to God.
Yeah, but how does he prove it?
See that pattern on the tape there?
Same pattern on the window.
Let me show you something.
Back of the car.
See this pattern?
Yeah.
Now look at that.
Yeah.
It's the same pattern. This has come from the same roll of tape as this.
Okay.
So there's only one person that's taped like that. Ryan.
What?
He gave me this piece of tape when I was in his office once. Why has Kate's driving license got a piece of Ryan's tape on it?
I have no idea, Simon.
Where did you find it?
Oh, by the lake.
It's obvious, isn't it? Ryan was testing her. He was doing a boundary test to see how much she would do, how far she would go to be a prime candidate. But it all went wrong.
By taping her driver's license up.
Okay. It's one of the things we do at the course, right? You give something that's important to you to someone else, then they go and hide it somewhere. It's to teach you to not be bothered when you lose something that's important to you, all right? Kate gives her driving license to Ryan. Ryan goes and hides it somewhere down the lake. Kate finds out, she goes down looking for it, probably drunk, and she falls in.
Have it all figured out, don't you, Simon?
I'm afraid I find that a bit far-fetched, Simon.
It makes perfect sense if you know anything at all about how Atlas works.
But Simon, if you got the tape from Ryan, Kate could have got it from him.
He told me he doesn't lend it out.
He lent it to you.
But I didn't kill her! Do a lab test on the card. His DNA will be all over it.
And what if yours is all over it?
It won't be. I didn't kill her! I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. I need some painkillers.
Some what? You're allergic. Oh, he's gonna attack us. He's gonna attack us. Running for it.
Driving away in that car.
Watch him just be on his bike, pedaling like crazy. No, I can drive. Look, I've got Kate's license.
I used to have that exact thing in my house growing up.
Oh, that's funny. Fucking gone, dude.
I just feel bad.
Where did he go in such a hurry? Is he trying to act as suspiciously as possible?
He's probably going to confront Ryan. Kill him again. Again. You really like that jetty, don't you?
I'm determined there will be something.
Something there at like the very first. Yeah, it's just gonna stop you if it. What? Oh, right, because it's locked. Yeah.
I think we need to
go ahead into the woods.
No.
Oh, Ryan's house.
Nope.
Behind the pub. What?
On the window is a piece of tape, exactly like the fucking tape that's on her driver's license. And it's been there the whole game, and it's bothered me the whole game.
Yeah.
Because I know.
I guess, yeah, we now have the tape to question people. Oh.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. Have you seen patterned tape like this anywhere before?
Oh, Ryan's got some. I know, because I borrowed it.
When was that?
A couple of months ago?
Have you still got it?
I don't think so. I haven't seen it since then.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Can you ask Emma about tape? It was weird because it shoved us straight into the woods, didn't it?
Yeah, but then there was nothing in the woods.
Yeah.
Ask about a few more things, please. Have you seen this anywhere before?
I've seen it somewhere, but can't remember. Sorry, no.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
But we can't go in their house. The hell? Immunities?
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
Oh.
Do you know how well Simon knew Kate?
Really?
Did you ever see them together?
So why? Do you think he killed her?
I've no idea. Do you think he'd be capable of that?
Do you think we're all capable of it?
Don't get fucking
fast forward button.
psychological or
So
philosophical.
you've never been in your police car responding to an incident, driven past a school at high speed?
Don't know. Maybe.
Well, you've answered your own question then. When you've got a need and things get in your way, it's human nature to either ignore them or get rid of them.
I now think
Anyway
James
you
is the
can.
murderer.
That's all murder is, isn't it?
Maybe you're right. Ever seen tape like this anywhere before?
Or in Kate,
No.
Simon Rex. I think he knows that.
Be back later on, if
Very
that's okay.
obvious thing.
There goes a contradiction.
I think so, yeah.
A few more questions, please.
You Kate through Simon's girlfriend. Oh, wait. Doesn't know how well Simon can Kate. Alright.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
The light bulb saying. Oh. Ah, okay then. Fair. I hope that's not just like use a hint.
Just as it gets to the good bit, great. Go on, Jenks.
So, where to start? Paul admitted that they do use threshold testing. Apparently they get a wedge of cash from various companies in exchange for each prime candidate they produce.
Interesting.
Also, I met Ryan and some of his friends in the woods in the middle of some sort of occult ceremony. I have no idea what they were doing, but it did not look good. But Ryan insisted that Simon walked Kate home after the meeting last Friday. He's claiming Simon killed her.
And what does Simon say?
He doesn't agree, not surprisingly. He says it was Ryan, because of something to do with a piece of tape stuck to Kate's driving license, which Simon claims belonged to Ryan. Claims it was Ryan who was testing Kate by sticking the driving license to a tree in the woods in the dark and telling Kate to get it, knowing she'd fall in. And no, before you ask, it doesn't make any sense to me either.
Right, so basically Simon says Ryan was testing her and Ryan says Simon was testing her. Well, either one of them is lying or neither of them are. And nobody was testing anybody.
I suppose that's always a possibility.
Wouldn't surprise me, Jenks. Well, I don't
Victim
know.
fell on her own
Can't
shoe.
help you. But you're as close as you're going to get. Just check everything that everyone's said, go through everyone's statements. The answer's in there somewhere. Call me back when there's some good news, eh? Preferably a confession.
Well, if I can get one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chief.
Good night.
That fucking pull us.
We have to ask.
Yeah, we kind of have to talk to the two people we can't fucking talk to. Can't get to Simon, we can't get to Paul or Ryan. Oh, enter Atlas's grounds. Okay. Oh, right, never mind. There must be a contradiction somewhere.
Well, I can't fucking find him.
Who do we got? We've got Emma, James, and Rebecca. I feel like out of everybody, Emma's our most likely target. Maybe Rebecca, I guess. but I think we've asked everything about her. Let's look for alibis for Ryan or Simon, like who was where. Nice.
Aha. You last saw that sticky tape 2 months ago, was that correct?
Yes.
So how come you used it last week to take
I
over
think
the
so.
broken window outside? That's the same tape.
Because
Well, I must have been mistaken.
Ryan was fucking around
The
with
reason
them,
I'm
I guess.
asking is that it's exactly the same tape that was found attached to Kate's driving license, found at the scene. The tape that only Ryan has. Ryan, and of course,
right,
you.
So what are you saying?
Who's got the tape now? Do you know where it is?
No. No, I don't know where it is. Why are you asking me about this tape?
You seem nervous, Rebecca.
Holy shit.
Is there a problem?
Well, you're practically accusing me of having something to do with that woman's murder, aren't you?
I wasn't accusing you of anything, Rebecca. Unless there's something you'd like to tell me.
No, I wouldn't like to tell you anything.
Okay, well, that's fine. Obviously, we'll be swabbing everyone in the area for DNA, so if anything comes up on Kate's license, DNA traces.
What'll come up? Nothing will come up. Right, I've had enough. I've got to get back.
Rebecca! Would you like to explain to me exactly what is going on?
Which bit? The fact that some leggy bitch was trying to steal my husband?
I think you had better tell me what you know, Rebecca.
Some leggy bitch.
You know what I know? Kate Vine seduced my husband and was going to blackmail him. Not only did she sleep with him, that whore did it just for his money, our money.
How did you work that out?
I heard her. I knew it was her arguing with Emma Bowman. Emma was trying to talk her out of it.
And how did she come to be at the lake?
She dropped that driving license thing when she came in and she was drunk. She dropped her bag. I took it out to the woods and stuck it over the lake. Then I waited for her. When she came out, I told her where it was, that someone had just run off into the woods with her.
You led her to the lake.
She was reaching out over the lake to get it.
Just confessing right now.
I didn't do anything. She just fell in.
But you let her drown.
It was dark. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't help her.
Really? Did you try, Rebecca?
Well, it was too late. She was just flapping about in the water.
Oh my God.
It was pathetic. She was making these gurgling sounds.
What did you do?
I got a big stick. I just pushed her down with it until she stopped.
Oh, yeah?
Well, she was dead anyway. What did it matter?
That's not...
You killed her, Rebecca.
But she slept with my husband.
She didn't, Rebecca.
If you don't think there's epilogue, I don't know what to tell you.
You got the wrong girl.
You got the wrong girl.
Who?
It was Emma.
Yeah, Emma was...
I know.
Emma. It was Emma.
Rebecca Rand, I am arresting you for the murder of Kate Vine.
Oh
you do
my
not
God.
have to say anything, but anything you do say may be taken down and will be used in evidence against you.
I just beat her with this stick. Sorry, we don't have the fucking chat up on our phones anymore because mine died, but yeah.
So, it appears that Kate Vine's death
God
was a
damn.
tragic case of mistaken identity.
After all of that running around with black magic and voodoo shit, it was...
What
she
was
tried to steal
Ryan
my
doing
husband.
with Kyle and that girl in the woods?
That girl.
What if I hadn't interrupted? And what really happened to Liam last year?
Wait, wasn't...
Seems I've only scratched the surface of Atlas and the Rand business empire. Trying to find out about Paul
I
Rand's
guess.
past is like peering into dense fog. He gives nothing away and covers his tracks with military efficiency. However, what is known is that Paul Rand has a lot of connections in high places.
Ryan,
Politicians, celebrities, business leaders. Perhaps James
5.
Wilson's ideas weren't too wide of the mark.
Who the fuck is
after
James
all.
Oh, right,
I
right,
get
right.
the feeling there's still a lot
Holy
more to learn
shit.
about the Rand business empire.
You're gonna have to excuse us. Atlas is closed for the moment, but will be open again very soon.
Look at Ryan's face in the background.
Thank you for your interest.
Deadly.
Sam solved it.
I solved it.
The fucking tape. How cathartic was that for you?
So cathartic. I've been talking about the fucking tape. I bet you if we watched the pod,
Oh,
I
I'm
was like,
sure.
that tape's going to be important. Why is nobody talking about the fucking tape?
And then finally, it comes down
I know.
to that tape.
And then I was like, that she hasn't seen that tape.
Yeah.
Who fixed the window? Hey, Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca Jean. Hey, Rebecca Rand. Wow, holy shit. Okay, I might take like a couple fucking minutes.
Why?
Because I need to use the bathroom and in the stream. You want to text Jesse to just, hey, chill for a bit?
I've already texted him half an hour ago.
Can you text him again?
No.
Why not?
Because this is a bit ridiculous.
It is a bit ridiculous. Is he still down for like... Oh, it's only 11?
Yeah, but it's
That's
an
not
hour
bad.
and a half past when he invited us over, and I said yes.
That's true.
Because we were at 93% an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, we sure were. And then I couldn't fucking hit Paul with the CD. Okay. I will be hasty. Well, thank you everybody for watching and coming out.
Enjoy our bickering.
Yeah. Ryan Rand literally said,
Oh.
What? We just missed a high five. Amazing. Numa Films, hello? It's a video game. Oh, any other authorized broadcasting was so dedicated to Paul Darrow. I think that was the guy who played Paul Rand. On a tiny budget. Is it? Is this my end screen? Like, how do 96? Does that even work? Wait, leave Rebecca? I might have just fucking Rebecca's big confession. Ah, I keep doing that. I meant to... I might have really confused the game. Oh.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Oh.
You really don't.
I have really fucking confused. Oh. I do that for that. Okay, I can't even do the home menu anymore. Alright, well, we're gonna have to figure out how to close the game.
Just know, we left this game at 96%.
We sure did. Where are we? Okay. So yeah, that is the end of Contradiction. We have been trying to, well, we said we would go play board games with a friend an hour and a half ago. Quite frankly, we were still streaming, so I think that that was poor planning on our part,
He
but...
asked at 9.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, you guys up for video games when I get home at like 10-ish? And I was like, heck yeah! And I showed it to you. And I was like, let me ask Jeff. And I showed it to you. And you nodded.
I take no responsibility for any and all communication that I give to people other than the stream while I am streaming. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna close out the stream now. We did it, and by we I mean definitely just Sam did it. But hey, she was
Jeff
asleep.
fucked around a little bit while
She
I
was
napped.
asleep for a good while there, so I feel like